In the undulating tapestry of antiquity, wherein the temporal fabric folds and contorts, there exists an aged Victorian abode, its time-worn countenance concealing an arcane secret that murmurs through the frayed corridors. It beckoned to me, an adventurer entwined with audacity, as the tales of a maleficent melody whispered, an ethereal cadence coursing through the decrepit halls. It was within this mysterious mansion, a chiaroscuro of forgotten memories, that the symphony of terror unfolded, orchestrating a spectral ballet in the theater of the unknown. As the temporal gauge approached the midnight zenith, I, with trepidation clawing at the edges of my curiosity, traversed the threshold of the dilapidated domicile. Each reluctant creak of the ancient door, a dissonant overture to the serenade of the Spectral. The atmospheric density inside, a pregnant pause before the unveiling of the enigma that clung to the ornate wallpaper and gnarled furniture. The fractured moonlight pirouetted through shattered casements, casting elongated shadows that pirouetted like ephemeral specters through the serpentine hallway. Navigating the labyrinthine arteries of the mansion, an inscrutable force guided me toward the centripetal epicenter, a grand ballroom, a spectral agora that transcended the boundaries of the corporeal and the ethereal. The air grew colder, the tendrils of a nebulous premonition weaving through the fabric of reality as I approached the arcane grandeur of a piano, anachronistic in its silent repose. The room, a sepulchre of forgotten festivities, began to resonate with the echoes of a haunting melody, its spectral fingers intertwining with the very foundation of the mansion. Compelled by unseen hands, my fingertips hesitated over the ivory keys, each touch a communion with the phantasmal conductor of this spectral symphony. The melody intensified, an ineffable crescendo that reverberated through the labyrinthine corridors, inviting shadowy figures to materialize on the periphery. They danced, wraith-like, their movements synchronized with the rhythmic pulsations of the accursed composition. I was not a spectator. I was a participant in a dance that bridged the temporal chasm. In the macabre ballet, the chandelier above flickered erratically, casting erratic shadows that distorted the countenances of the ghostly figures. Faces etched with the dolor of a bygone epic, a poignant testimony to the tragic interplay of existence and its ephemeral nature. The dance, a spectral ritual, threatened to engulf my very essence as an ethereal force held me ensnared within its malevolent choreography. The grand chandelier trembled, its resonance mirroring the tortured souls trapped in the spectral dance. Shadows became palpable, each elongated figure a testimony to the legacy of the cursed melody. Panic surged within me, the realization of my symbiosis with the spectral waltz intertwining with the very fabric of my sanity. In the climactic moment, a piercing scream, a sonorous rift in the spectral fabric, shattered the cursed melody. The figures recoiled, their spectral forms dissipating like ephemeral mist in the wake of a disenchanted spell. The room fell into an eerie silence, an auditory vacuum pregnant with the remnants of the vanishing waltz. With hesitant steps, I fled the ballroom, the mansion itself mourning the ephemeral departure of its spectral inhabitants. The town, shrouded in nocturnal ignorance, slept as I emerged into the moonlit expanse, the mansion looming behind me like a dormant leviathan. The spectral dance was a memory, an indelible mark etched upon the mansion's haunted archives, awaiting the next unsuspecting sojourner to partake in the spectral symphony. Dawn birthed a new epic, oblivious to the spectral ballet that transpired within the mansion's corporeal confines. I carried with me the weight of the cursed melody, a haunting memento that blurred the line between the tangible and the intangible. The Victorian mansion, an artifact in the tapestry of existence, whispered of the cyclical nature of spectral repose, ready to orchestrate the symphony of terror for its next unwitting audience.